Let me fix this chat. Whoa. Is that good? Okay, that should be good.
Neither one of you will be starting.
Come on, Coach, give us a shot.
Michigan State doesn't have that many titles. I don't know how many titles they have.
EA Sports coverage of college football takes us to Miami, Florida, and Hard Rock Stadium for the 2019 Kickoff Classic and an early season matchup of powerhouses. It's the home state Florida Gators taking on the invaders from the north, the Michigan State Spartans. College football is back here on EA Sports. The new season underway here in Miami. That'll be taken about a yard deep. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Running room at the 50. Look out.
The Spartans take over first and 10.
But that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Outstanding field position for this young quarterback as he begins things here, first and 10. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First
from the 13 now, they work on first and 10. Reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring him. Second and 11. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold. Third down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a fourth down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
The fourth down pass.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Looking downfield for Jones. It's caught inside the 25. And they rattle off a big one. 52 yards. First and 10 now for the Spartans.
At the 23-yard line.
First carry of the ball game now. It's C.J. Anderson. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he will take this in for the Michigan State touchdown. They'll try and start this drive in the air. The left side completion to Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
At the 42-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught inside the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Michigan State. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Throw left side complete. It's Young. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. This is Young on the carry. Fighting through it, he's got space. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. The throw over the middle taken in, and he will score. Touchdown, Michigan State. Zalante. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
Intercepted.
On play action, they'll throw. Looking downfield for Jones. They got his man complete. And all the way down to the 35. A big play there just before halftime. And even 60 yards.
5-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
35-yard line.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Michigan State. Keon Simmons. They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to let it go again. He's got a man complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Michigan State. Keon Simmons. As time expires in the first half. And Michigan State adds on to their lead. To throw now in his own end zone. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter Now a play fake here on 1st down. Looking downfield for Jones. It's caught inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Michigan State. So
But after several weeks, you and Tommy had rotated quite a bit. reminiscent of Michigan when Tom Brady and Drew Henson split snaps. That had to be frustrating for you both.
Some huge
Wake up.
news to get to, and none more intriguing.
What are these dishes doing at my feet? Because it's time for you to start cleaning up your crap. These dishes have been lying in the sink for almost 2 weeks. I mean, look at this place. It's a disaster. You're leaving everything laying around. It's ridiculous.
Who crawled up your butt and died?
You.
Gross.
Hey, get up, man. I want to watch some TV. You've been laying out here all morning.
What's got you two all riled up?
Just turn up the volume, would you?
The Heartbreak Kids have gone from sensational dynamic duo to a sudden two-headed monster, and boy, this is an ugly one.
Hey, I thought I played pretty good out there.
This team still has not found its identity, and I know that Coach O'Brien claims that his two-quarterback system is matchup-based, but I got to tell you, it sure looks like he still doesn't have a clue what's going on. As Coach Madden famously once said, if you've got two quarterbacks, you've got none. And right now, I got to tell you, man, Coach O'Brien's indecisiveness with the most important position on the team is only going to lead to problems on the field.
The answer is simple. Just start me.
That would make the situation worse. I mean, the team plays better when I'm on the field. Everybody knows that.
If I could just get into a rhythm, I'd be fine. Last thing I need is to be worrying about you breathing down my neck if I make one mistake.
Well, you better believe it that I'll be there when you do.
Okay, I see what's going on here, guys.
I don't know what made you follow me here and try to win back your old position. I mean, you could have just kept the Heartbreak Kids going, or you could have went your own route on another team, but you decided to, what, come here and punish me? Is that it?
What are you talking about? You're the one who showed up and stole what was mine in the first place, okay? I'm supposed to be Batman, you're Robin.
Oh, this whole thing again? Are you dumb? I didn't take anything from you. Your body took it from me. Look, Tommy, I'm sorry.
No.
No, you don't say sorry.
I'm just gonna leave.
No,
I don't know what his problem is.
You gotta go talk to him, man. Go clear the air.
He's the one with the problem. Look, if he wants to talk, he can come find me.
yeah.
Jumping fiddlesticks.
Sounds pretty nice.
AT&T Stadium on this beautiful Saturday in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, the top travel destination this week for alumni of these two storied football powerhouses, and the site of the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups. As we'll see the Florida Gators taking on the Spartans of Michigan State. For the right to play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara, we are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Michigan State now with a 1st and 10. They will let him throw here on the very first play. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked.
And it's caught inside the 30. And he will score a touchdown, Michigan State. Keon Simmons, 70 yards. And Michigan State has taken the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
Gators take over 1st and 10. 4-yard line.
First down, it's White. And he will find his man on the outside. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. And what a big-time play there. 43 yards.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Ellington, the ball carrier.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing. They show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. It's hauled in by Ellington. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Ellington. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Up 2nd and 5.
This is Ellington. And he is in. Touchdown Gators. A 13-yard touchdown run. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
At their own 36-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown,
it's caught at the 25. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. It's a big play there. 62 yards.
2-yard line.
Here's first and goal, Michigan State. He's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Michigan State. Zalante Jones there to make the grab. And his guys have taken the lead. We discussed how important it was going to be for this quarterback to get off to a hot start. Well, he has done that. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, the Spartans back out there to kick this one away. Taken from about the 12. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Gators take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. The Gators now with a first and 10. From the shotgun, here's White. Ellington has it, middle of the field.
White's pass.
5 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a second down.
It's a gain of 5.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the ground, Ellington. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
The ball carrier.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The ball carrier. Tackle made.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Spartans 14, Gators 7.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Out of the gun, it's White. Under pressure, and down he goes.
Oh, my goodness, was that a deep... They got to him with the pressure.
Well, look at the forward defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Oh, good footwork on the spin. Able to spin free. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Their drive starts with a completion left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. This is caught. And he will score a touchdown, Michigan State. A big play there. 49 yards. And Michigan State adds on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time when they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And this carries into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. Hey, listen, there's there got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
To throw on 3rd down. White. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off near the 42. When I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first. They'll run on first down. And down inside the 15 he goes. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
And he will take this in for Michigan State touchdown. 14 yards. And Michigan State adds on to their lead.
For the extra point.
Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top row. I like it. Michigan State got the touchdown and now sets for the kickoff. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Ready to get this next drive started. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. Now Wellington lost the football. It's out. It's going the other way.
Take off your helmet and give me a
kick. Back for a touchdown. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35. Gators 7.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that pretty much tells.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
To try again after the sack. White. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30.
Number 20.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Here's White from the gun on third down. That's taken in by the tight end Perkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he loses the football a second time. And this will be scooped up by the defense. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you get defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you.
And he will score. Touchdown, Michigan State. 20 yards for the touchdown. And this offense continues to pour it on.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice healthy lead.
After the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
good luck.
He's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
Fielded right around the 8. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Gators take over first and 10. At their own.
The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go around. Pressure comes and down he goes. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Operating from the gun. White. He finds Smith out of the backfield. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now White to throw on third down. And that's caught by Beasley. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
First and 10 at the 45.
White now operating from the gun. Can't get away, and he's taken down. And before the second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. From the gun, White. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. White, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. White on third down. They shake, and he's going to go down. Didn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
With the scores, Spartans 42, Gators 7.
And how about this line out of the locker room. An onside kick attempt. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it.
The onside kick recovered by the hands.
A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Try the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
7 yards, the pickup there.
Brings up second.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Encroachment defense.
Oh, why are we doing this?
So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Encroachment defense.
Get out of here, man.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. Down to the 25. Just a yard on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 4.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
And down inside the 15 he goes. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Can't give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
To throw is White. Throwing on 3rd and long. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 19 yards is the pickup there, but even with that, they're well
short on the play.
It's 4th down.
Fourth down of the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together. They had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
It is good.
I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag? You just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, look, I mean, coming into this one, you and I, we didn't know what to expect. This could have certainly been a disaster, nothing short of it. But this young man under center, he has certainly risen to the occasion.
He certainly has, and we certainly prepared in case it was the disaster that maybe it could have been. But there's no question, he's been the star of the show. But while we say that, let's make sure we remember the rest of the team, the supporting guys, because otherwise, we'll have a lot of mamas upset with us if we don't mention them, and they have played awfully well in addition.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Looking downfield for Joe. This is caught inside the 15. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's 1st and goal, Michigan State. They'll run Anderson. And he will take this in for the Michigan State touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And this offense is running away with this one. Michigan State coming to the line. They'll go for two here.
When you talk about a battle being won in the trenches, that touchdown right there, a lot of credit to the offensive line.
Yeah, when you watch them surge across the front, they really created great space for the runner to get in.
Looks like this one won't work out. Hands team able to secure the football. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
At the 39-yard line.
From the 39, White. That's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down.
6.
The line to gain is the 33 on third down. Operating from the gun. White. And a quick throw here that's complete. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there limiting that and keeping him from the first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, and other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
Look at the spin. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another big play here as they strike for 31. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up.
And he will take this in for the Michigan State touchdown. It's their quarterback. His second touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to pour it on. Well, Charles, he's already proven that he's not afraid to tuck that football down on the option, and he's into the end zone for the second time in the game.
And that's exactly what you need from your quarterback. The ability to run the ball fearlessly. And in fact, many quarterbacks will tell you running the football doesn't scare them. Standing in the pocket and taking blindside hits, that's what terrifies them.
Extra point right down the middle, and that will extend this big lead. So after the touchdown, the Spartans back out there to kick this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt the return.
5-yard line.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. On 1st and 10, White. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. White. He hits Beasley right side. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards on the play. First down.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
1st and 10, Florida. From the gun, White firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A gain of 9.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Rolling on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. White got his man complete over the middle. It's Perkins. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it. Leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Smith catches left side. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. White is passed to Jennings, and he makes the catch. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now White. White lost the football.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. White looks to throw. And he's going to go down again. They were trying to set up that screen, trying to get that screen to formulate. It took too long.
He ends up taking a sack, and that leads you to a couple of other questions. Number one, why don't you just get rid of the football near the screen guy so that you don't take an interception? But really, the big one, they just took everything away, and he was really kind of flummoxed on that play and ended up taking the sack.
Florida's punter is out there now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. It's away, and it's a high kick here, but not high enough to hit the scoreboard here in Dallas. It'll be just an 18-yard punt. And that will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
Fourth quarter with a lead. He lost the football. It's loose. And the defense says they have it. Yes, they got it. He had the option there, decided to keep it, exposed himself and fumbled it.
Yeah, and you worry about the hits he's going to take in that situation. In this case, not only does he take the hit, he coughs the ball up, as you noted.
Here's White. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
To the sideline.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. White looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith.
Holding offense.
Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
White on 2nd down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Well, a pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Over the middle, complete. It's Perkins. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
Now White from the gun, he'll throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passer we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually...
And that's going to be caught. Touchdown, Florida. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are able to get a score back.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Now for the point after. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play.
57, Gators 17.
Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. Fielded just outside the goal line. Spins by. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
32-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got plenty to catch.
And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 7. Today's final.
So on the strength of 4 touchdown passes from their junior quarterback, the Michigan State Spartans are moving on to play for a national championship.
You alright?
I'll be fine.
I was you last week. I know exactly what you're going through.
You didn't have to sit through this championship game, though.
No, but I did sit out our first state title game. That wasn't easy to do.
For all I know, this could be my only shot at it.
Then I guess we'll just have to do this all over again next season, huh?
Good luck out there tonight.
Thanks.
Who rained on your parade, Little Miss Sunshine?
I am not in the mood for this right now.
It's because you're not playing, I take it.
Like I haven't had a bad enough day already. Now I have to deal with you.
I know you're upset. That dude Tommy's your brother. And brothers should always have each other's backs.
We crown a champion tonight here at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara for the College Football Playoff National Championship game. It's the Michigan State Spartans and the Miami Hurricanes.
You okay, son? Yeah, Coach. I just...
Tommy. You all right, Tommy? We need some help over here. Hurry.
You got my back, right?
Of course. Always.
Then go out there and finish this thing.
One shot. That's all any of us ever really gets. Waited my whole life for one shot at being a head coach. And here I am. This is your one shot to go out there and show the world who you are.
Who's going to celebrate as national champions? 2 quarters to find out as we get set for the final half of the college football season. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all or nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Now they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Michigan State. Zalante Jones, 50 yards. And Michigan State has taken the lead. After the departure of Tommy Matthews at the half, the offense able to regroup and put the football in the end zone.
Yeah, that's something they couldn't accomplish in the first 2 quarters of this game. So finally, finding their way downfield. I think Coach Red O'Brien, he hadn't shown a preference for either quarterback. But this kid who's out there right now, one thing we know about him, he's a fighter.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I was just going to say that, Charles. He's a fighter, and he does have plenty of upside. We know that he can lead. You and I sitting with him this week, didn't you just see a guy who could step into any locker room and control the presence of his teammates? Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking downfield for Jones. It's caught inside the 25. And a huge play that time. 52 yards. 1st and 10 now for the Spartans.
The 23-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
Yeah, at the 1 yard line.
1 yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one.
And he will take this in for the Michigan State touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. The play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Bring in the second string.
And he will score. Touchdown, Michigan State. Keon Simmons, 97 yards. Changed quarterbacks at half and did not miss a beat. Here they are, your national champions. And celebration time on that sideline. It took a change at quarterback. His thoughts will turn to the condition of Tommy Matthews. But for now, jubilation as they are the national champions.
Well,
I think there's only one individual on everyone's mind tonight. This one's for my brother, Tommy Matthews.
You think that's something? You should see it in person. Oh, man. That's so cool. Thanks so much for coming and bringing this.
You kidding me? I wouldn't miss this for anything. Coach and the guys did their best. They waited as long as they could, but no one knew when you might wake up, so they had to catch their flights back. I told Coach I wasn't about to split up the Heartbreak Kid, so I stayed behind, make sure you were all right.
Thanks, man. I'm just glad you're here.
But hey, they did leave you the trophy. They wanted to make sure you had it when you woke up. How you feeling, buddy?
Like a sack of crap.
It's funny, because that's exactly what I was going to say you look like.
Hey, man. Promise me one thing.
Anything.
That you'll come back next year and make it win the championship. Together.
Next year? You know I will, brother. Is that him? He's an hour early. Coach?
Don't look too disappointed.
No. I was just suspecting Tommy. Come in. Care for a cupcake?
No, thanks.
So, you here for the party?
No. Give me a minute.
Okay, Coach.
Actually, I'm here to talk to you about next season.
Yeah, sure. Talk away.
It was something you said at the start of the season earlier. It really stuck with me. It's
something good, I hope.
Well, it was something you said about treat your men like your beloved sons, and they'll follow you into the deepest valley. And that really got me. It got me thinking about the way I treat you boys, and I wasn't being fair to you, and Tommy, for that matter, or the team.
Wow, Coach, I really appreciate that.
All that being said, I wanted to go into the off-season with everyone on the same page. I figured the best way that we could do that would be to announce a starter. Tommy's going to be our starter.
But how could you possibly make that decision after the title game? Is Tommy even going to be able to play?
Yeah, I spoke with his doctor. Valve replacement surgery was great. He's going to be right as rain.
Just don't understand.
I know this is hard for you. It's hard for you to process, and I hope you believe me when I say that I take no joy in making this decision. But I stand firmly behind it because, frankly, Tommy's a better fit for the offense.
Well, what does this mean for me?
Well, it means that you are at a monumental crossroads in your life, and you've got two choices. You can enter the draft, and based on what you did last year, I'd say you'd be lucky to get picked in the third round. But realistically, you're looking at a late round selection, if at all.
Jeez, don't sugarcoat it for me.
Well, I'm trying to be open and honest with you from this moment forward. I'm giving it to you as I would my own beloved son.
And my other choice?
Well, the way I see it, you got too much raw athleticism to waste sitting on the bench. Your talent is a true gift. And it's one that I'm going to give you the opportunity to show it to the world.
And how's that?
You get to pick a new position on offense and get your Heartbreak Kids thing going back again.
Heartbreak Kids. Well, Tommy's already tried recruiting me to come back so we can win the title together.
Does that mean you're in?
Plus, he did switch positions once, and you see how well that worked out for him. I guess I can try it too.
The Heartbreak Kids are back, baby.
Was he eavesdropping?
Always.
I'm not sure what's more strange, that interaction or the general cleanliness of this apartment.
Cupcake.
Okay. What position? I wanna be a center.
It wasn't an easy decision at the time, but I don't regret it for a second. Of course, everyone's first thought was, where am I going to play? It felt good, telling everyone I was sticking around and Tommy and I were going to play together. The next question...
Pretty drastic turn of events for Coach O'Brien's program. I mean, the defensive pantry has been pretty much left dry with most of that elite unit having bolted for the NFL. But today, Coach O'Brien revealed a new strategy, and I think it's kind of brilliant. Get both Heartbreak Kids on the field at the same time. I mean, it's really a brilliant move. Here's the deal. You got to get all of your talented players on the field at once, certainly if they're going to rely on the offense for a change to be the strength of this team if they're planning on making another run at it.
Watch this.
All right, then, show me what you got. Let's go.
Hey, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.